Hello, so I've come back to this spot yet again in Gippsland. This is number 3, third time I've been here. I came back just because I know there's more gold here, and what's the point of finding a new spot, I guess, when there's plenty of gold left here. So I've been here a couple of hours. I've only panned down a couple. I'm doing the same as I did last time, which was just fill up the bucket there, just straight into the pan, classify it straight into the pan, and then I'll deal with it later. So I didn't park a million miles away this time either. I parked much closer, directly opposite the creek there, on the road. So it was only a short, 200-300 metre walk down to get here, instead of like the last time I came. I had to walk a mile down the creek, fell over multiple times, bloody hurt my wrist, all that kind of biz. But yeah, this time did it how I should. Anyways, as you can see, the water level has risen substantially since I was last here. Pretty much all this bedrock was exposed last time, but now there's a fair bit of flow going down, as you can see. There's almost enough that I could get my sluice out. I brought that along, but maybe if I pick a nice little spot like that in there, I could set it up. I've got a couple of sluices, and I've got one tiny little one that I use for situations like this. So yeah, I've emptied out about 10 crevices so far, and I haven't fully panned them down. I'm not doing that again. I'm just going to take it all home and run it later. But I've got a few really nice pickers, some of the best gold I've ever got so far in there, because I just swill it around in the pan a little bit without a full pan down before I chuck it in the bucket there. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with what I've done so far. I'll spend a couple more hours out here digging about. Might go a bit further down there, have a bit more of a dig around there as I did last time. Should be good. So I'll just show you how I'm sort of going about things here while I'm on this bedrock. You can see that it's all sort of running down the creek this way, and this is really decomposed bedrock, so it's really easy to pull apart. There's lots of nooks and crannies for gold to get stuck in. And for instance, this is the last little one I just dug out. I don't know if you can see that in there, that crevice. That was pretty much full up to that point there, just under the waterline. And I pulled a few larger rocks out of there, and then it's just sort of hard packed clay kind of material in there with like stones and stuff through it. So I'm just digging as much of that out as I can. It's really hard to get in there because I can't even get my hand in there fully, so I just have to sort of get a finger in there and get as much out as I can, and then try not to let it all wash off my fingers and drop back down in the hole. So I just dump it into the pan and then pan it out. I'm still going to have another crack at this hole here that I'm showing you now. That one I got some absolute clunkers out of. Absolute clunkers. Easily the best gold I've ever got. Some nice little long pieces. I'll show you them later when I clean up. I'll definitely remember which ones they were. But yeah, you can see I've really worked this rock hard now. There's hole there that I've dug out, hole there, another one there, that one there with that rock in it now. Just all over the place I've been here on this rock, and as soon as you think you're running out of spots to look at, you just find more. So I could see myself keeping this spot up my sleeve, so whenever I just want to get out for a day, there's always going to be gold here for me, so I can just come here, and if I want to have a nice easy go at it, get some gold, even some nice chunky bits, this is going to be the spot, I think. Because there's more, like I say, there's more bedrock just a bit further down that I haven't really explored at all. I've been mainly stuck on this part here, so, I'm really happy with this spot, Anyway, let's get back to it. Alright, so I've just pulled out this massive rock here. Now I'm just removing as much material as I can in the crevice. I thought I'd just show you how I do it, how I go about things. It's all just by hand. I don't have a sucker or anything with me. I think I'm going to get some really nice gold out of this hole though. Oh, yep. Nice handful. Just working it by handful by handful. Get as much loose material into my hand as I can. Lift it up. Wash off the hand into the out there. Now I decided to record this one because I have a feeling this one's going to be really good. Really good. So your screwdriver, help loosen stuff down there. Invaluable tool for this area, I found. In there. Loosen up. Put my hand in there. Handful. Look at that. You can see a little piece of gold on there. Oh, where'd that go? Oh, lost the screwdriver. Sometimes it's a bit easier to get in there with two hands. Just help scoop it. The fuck was that? Something stabbed into my finger. It's like a little creature. Cracky. Scared the bejesus out of me. Struggling to get the material out. It's really tight down the bottom there. It's all falling down there, and I know that's where the gold's falling, so that's really annoying. You can see I'm working fairly slow. I'm not like getting a lot of material out really fast. It's just kind of nice, relaxed crevicing. I wish the water level was actually a bit lower. It's making this harder, obviously, to do now that there's water in the bloody holes. Let's get the brush it all down to one side. Just dug out of that sort of hole there. Goes deep in sort of down in there. Just down to a sort of a point, which makes it hard to get all the material out of the very bottom. But that's what I've got in the classifier there. We'll get this. Oh, not good. Get this panned. I'll do a rough panning now, just so you can have a bit of a look. Get some more water on there. I really like to work the material pretty hard in the classifier here because there's a bit of, like I mentioned earlier, there's a bit of it's clay down there where I'm pulling out. It's quite compacted, so just want to make sure I break it all up. Alright, no No big nuggets in there. Alright, let's have a look how much material we got in the pan out of that crevice. So that's how much material I got out of the crevice. Pan that down and see what we get. I'll just get rid of some of the larger stones. I popped them in there before I started, put the classifier on top, so a few bigger stones in there that I've better get rid of. Alright, all that material in there seems somewhat reasonable now. So I'm just using the pretty crappy pan, I'll be honest. It's just the one you get from Aussie Disposals. It was the one I got when I first started prospecting. Been meaning to get the Garrett Super Sluice pan, I think it's called. Everyone says they're the best, but I've never got around to it. I'm used to this thing now. It seems to be working quite well for me, so I'm just going to stick with it for now. I'll just get a couple of bigger stones out of there. Now, excuse my panning technique. I know I don't have the best panning technique either. I imagine I'd lose some gold, but you know, I'll get better as time goes on. Let's have a look if I got anything. Let's push some of these bigger stones down to help it sort of a bit. Well, that's disappointing. That's the worst one of the day. Happens to be the one that I show you. Well, there you go. 2 tiny little pieces of gold in there. Well, that's a crappy pan. I thought that spot was going to be best of the day. Oh well, on we go. Okay, so I've been down here for 3 hours and about 15 minutes now. I think I'm just about ready to head home. My back's pretty sore. I don't know why, but maybe I slept wrong last night. But yeah, just not feeling it. The last few pans have been a bit meh. So figured I'd just call it a day. And see the last few holes that I had a look at. Just along here, there, and there. Cleaned all that out. Didn't get much out of there, which was a bit disappointing. So surrounds. Absolutely beautiful spot here. One of my favourite spots to come to. Absolutely lovely. But yeah, did about 3 hours. I'll come back later, I'll show you what I did. Yeah, thanks very much. Okay, so I'm back home, I've got all the material, I'm ready to clean that up. I'm not going to run it through the cleanup sluice this time, there's just not enough material. As you can see, that's all I got. Not much at all. So I'm just going to pan it all out by hand into this tub and see what I got. Wish me luck.